I am not putting these things on.
You have to. It's for the video.
Don't you want to be a mouseketeer, John?
This is stupid.
Come on, man, loosen up. You can't put them on for one video.
Oh, fine.
Hello, I am Mickey Mouse. I wear the same stupid outfit every day and sound like my voice has never deepened during puberty. Ha 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 ha.
Hello viewers, welcome to Fan-Tastic Art, where your favorite characters are combined in unexpected ways.
This time, our friend artist Steve has some older sketches he made to show us, featuring a classic character in animation.
Like they're gonna have a really hard time guessing who that is.
Be quiet. Now, for the first drawing of the day. In artist Steve's notes, he says he drew this picture without looking at any picture of the character beforehand. Let's see how he did.
Wow. Artist Steve actually managed to make him look kinda creepy.
Why are his cheeks so big? He looks like he has the mumps.
Don't make fun of the drawing, guys. You know how sensitive artist Steve is.
But just look at him.
Let's move on to the next drawing. Now, here's his drawing of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, who smokes and carries a pistol and owns a beer brewing company and has a shirt saying Mickey's head is hanging on his car. What in the world is this drawing? Why would he pick this for showing? Where on earth would this appeal to?
What are you talking about? This is way better than the first one. Now, who is Oswald the Rabbit anyway? I never heard of him.
Looks like it's time for a little history lesson.
That's not what I asked for.
Okay, the history of Oswald is told slightly different depending on where you hear it from, so I'll just keep it simple. Before he made Mickey Mouse in 1929, Walt Disney worked on several other different animations. The cartoons he made of his company Laughable-grams, the Alice comedy series, which was a mix of live-action and animation featuring the fictional girl Alice, and after those two ventures, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. After his art company Laughable-grams took a plummet, Walt Disney took his palette for Alice comedies to other businesses, hoping to get a contract for publishing a full series of films. Eventually, Winkler Pictures, run by Margaret Winkler, gave his studio the kickstart it needed to make more animations under their name. Keep in mind, while everyone will insist that Walt Disney created all of these animations, he actually had several people working with him on the animating process itself. Many of them were his old friends, such as Urt Iwerks, known for his shorter nickname UB Iwerks. Walt Disney actually sees most of his part in the drawing process after the production of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Now that we're not saying he's not a good artist, based on these pictures here you can probably see that he is.
Where are you going with this wonderful biographical story?
I'm getting there. Be patient. Due to the high production costs of combining live-action and animation for the Alice comedies, both Walt Disney and Winkler Pictures, now taken over by Universal Pictures, and yes, it's the same company that exists today, were antsy to create a cheaper, fully animated film series. And that would be Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, starting with his first cartoon, Trolley Troubles. He soon became the most popular character Walt Disney Studio had created at that time, and even has some light merchandising including Frappe Oswald Chocolate Bar. Yummy. But even the business of animating talking rabbits, sinister plans can lie underneath. Walt Disney went to New York to ask Charles Mintz, the husband of Margaret Winkler, who took over her company by the way, to give his studio a raise in cash. However, Mintz had different ideas. Mintz gave Walt two choices. Either his studio gets a budget cut, or he would give Oswald completely over to Universal Pictures. You see, Walt made the mistake of having our man Charles here in control of the copyrights, and Mintz already spent time bribing Disney's animators to work for his studio, so Disney quit his agreement, and any idea of making any more Oswald films was out of the question, for him at least. But did Walt Disney quit? No. Instead, he created a new character which became more popular than his old one, Mickey Mouse. Now I thought this was interesting. In 2006, Walt Disney Studios traded back the rights for Oswald the Lucky Rabbit from Universal Pictures for sportscaster Al Michaels. Yes, that's right. They trade the copyrights of a cartoon rabbit for access to an actual person.
And that's why Mickey and Oswald are brutal enemies.